Hello, and welcome to PixelPia. Today, we are continue my series about Descript, and today we are gonna upload a video, and I will show you how you can edit that video using just the transcript. So without further ado, let's move over to my computer. So here we are in this. I have already logged in, and this is my drive. Today we are gonna start a new project. All you have to do is click new project up in the right corner, and let's name this the first upload them. So as you can see, you can choose a file to transcribe, start recording, start writing, and start from a template. We are going to choose a file to transcribe. We are going to upload a file from our computer, and this will take a little while for it to adding the file, and then it will ask us about transcription. Your transcript will be ready in a few minutes. It tells us what video, how many speakers, and speaker name. This is important when you have several speakers and can be important if you create your own AI voice later on. The language is English, and I click. Now the script will start working. And while it's setting this up for us, we're going to look at the interface. Up here under D, we can go back to our projects. We have some quick actions. We also up on top have media. Right now, when we are on the files, you just see file I am uploading from my folder, but we also have videos for B-roll, GIF, images, and audio that we can add to our video project. All of that is under file. Next button is the record button. Then we have the text. We can add titles, subtitles, plain text, and captions to our video. We have some basic shapes of different kinds that we can use. And then we have templates. Then we have upload to cloud. We have leaving comments. If you are several that works together, you can add people that you are collaborating with on this specific. You can publish it, and then you have your own account set. On this right-hand side, we have different functions depending on what we are working. So now let's take a look here. The transcript is done, as you can see. I usually have a lot of misspellings in my transcript. So before I start editing the video at all, I like to go through my transcript and fix all misspellings. There we had the first spelling mistake. It wrote this group while I said this. When I want to correct spellings in my transcript, I mark the words. If you look down here at the bottom where we actually have a traditional timeline, the words that I have highlighted here right now, this group is also highlighted here down in the timeline. If I were to hit backspace or delete right now, it will cut this from the video. That is not what I want to do in this case. It will cut it both from the video and the audio, and I want it to stay there. So instead, I have to mark it, and then you see these alternatives pop up, and I have to choose correct. I can also hit C on my keyboard, and then I write the correct word. And it changed. As you can see, it changed in the transcript, but it didn't change anything down here in my timeline. I'm gonna take a little break here and do all the changes to spelling in my transcript, and I will be right back Okay, so here we are. I have now corrected almost all the spell. Now we are going to go into the editing. The first thing I want to do is to split this into two scenes. I want the second scene to start here where I say hello. And if I put my marker here, you see it places it there down in the timeline itself. And to make the cut here and create the second scene, all I have to do is either click on this little forward slash here or on my keyboard. And up to the left, you see, now we have two different things. You see this this here is me starting over. I don't want that in my video. So I mark that word. And you see down here, it gets marked in the timeline itself. And now all I have to do is hit backspace or delete on my keyboard, and it disappears from my transcript as well as from my video. And if we go up to the top here, I say we are going to add B-roll, music, titles, and even change the background. We're not going to do that today. Today, we are just doing the base. So I highlight that part of my text, and let's shrink down my timeline here so you can see it also highlights it in the timeline. All I have to do to cut it from my transcript and my timeline is hit backspace, and it's gone. Now we just have one more thing I want to do, and that is get rid word gaps. You see, in some places I am quiet for a long time. This is real times. In the transcript window, I go up to this little star here. And here you see you can choose shorten word gaps. And under that, it said remove filler words. This was such a short recording, so I didn't have any here. But if I have had an ums, I could have removed them from here. But I have some word, so I click remove word. Here you can change the settings. I have word gaps of 2 seconds or more, and they found 5 of them. Change that to 1 second or more. There are 6 words. So word gaps of 1 second or more, I want to shorten to half a second. I can set my value here as well, but I'm okay with half a second. And then I click apply to all. And if you look down now, you see the word gaps here on the audio file. So now I just click apply to all, and they are all gone. And this is really, really time saving. Okay, now I want to add a title where I say, hello, I am PixelPia, and where I say welcome. So I highlight that, I go up to text, and I choose title. And as you see down in the timeline, it puts the title just over this little part that was highlighted. It also adds these flashes, so that became a scene by itself. So I write welcome. I have to make this a little smaller so it fits just by changing the number here. I can change the font, and I can change the color and do a lot of different. So let's take a look. I set my marker at the beginning of the scene, and let's see. I am PixelPia, and welcome to my new series about that was a little too short. So let's go down and find that scene again. Find the welcome, double click on it. And now I can go down and just drag it out a little bit to make it longer. Now it is welcome to my new series. Everything that's underlined here in blue will have that. And welcome to my new series about Descript. Very easy. I am also today going to show you how you can add B-roll, and we're going to add B-roll to the sentence. We are going to add B-roll, music, and titles. So I highlight that. I go back up to my files. I go to video, and let's see if we can find something that has to do with music. Let's try this one. As you can see, it is 17 seconds. That's not the length of this, but here you will see how effective this is. Go to music, grab my file and just drag it in over the highlighted text here and let go. It's downloading it, and you see the blue underline. It's always easy to see where you have added something. And then you see it down in the timeline itself, how it placed it over that loan. So let's see how this looks now. Need to do in the video itself. We are going to add B-roll, music, title. So there you have the very basics of editing videos using the transcript. Most of the things can be done directly from the transcript. And there are much more we can do than what I showed you today. So in my next video, we're going to continue working. I'm going to upload a little longer video next time. And we are going to do things like transitions, add effects, and do so much more fun things. We are also going to use part of the video to create a vertical video that we can use for social media from the same video. So if that is something you would like to be a part of, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you get notified when I upload. Bye.